We're all trying our best to manifest our dreams and all these things. But most of us don't understand what is going wrong. Why are we not manifesting these things? Why are they not coming into our physical world? So, today I'm going to share 3 things that you are doing wrong with your manifesting. Let's dive in. Well, hello everyone. This is another episode of Authentic Me. I'm your host, Sunny Lamba. I am a self-worth and self-love coach. I help you manifest everything that you desire. I help you reclaim your power and become your most worthy self. And today, I want to talk about 3 things that you are doing wrong with your manifestations. So let's dive right in. There is a lot of information about manifestation outside. You can Google hundreds and hundreds of things, but some things we don't realize is number one is that we are always manifesting. Even when you think you're not manifesting, you are manifesting. So every thought that you have, which you don't counteract with a more positive thought or a more thought that would bring you what you want, that thought is manifesting into your reality. So even though you think that, okay, you know what, I'm not manifesting right now, whatever you have around you, look around you, the life you're living, the kind of house you're living in, the kind of partner you have, the kind of kids you have. I mean, like 1 kid, 2 kids, or how do they behave, how your kids are behaving, how much money you have, how your body is, every single thing you have manifested in your past. So the life that you're living right now, you have manifested it without you knowing about it, whether you knew it or not. This is what you have manifested. So now, how do you intentionally manifest? I mean, there's tons of information, but I want to talk about what you're not doing right. So the number one is that you are not believing it. That's the biggest thing. If you don't believe in it and if you have doubt, then you're not going to manifest what you want to bring into the 3D physical world. You're not playing with your imagination. So, what happens is that when you sit down with pen and paper and you want to write your goals for the year or for the next week or for the next month or quarterly goals, whatever, whichever goals, you're creating this vision, what kind of life you want to live, you have not taken the time to really know that whether it's possible. Number one, well, anything is possible, but you believing it, whether it's possible or not. And you've not taken the time to imagine. So when I tell you that, what are your goals? लिखो अपने सारे goals. What happens is that you only look at the limited options available. Okay, what's out there? What is possible? You don't dream big. You don't step out of the box because you can drink big, drink. You can dream big, a lot bigger than what you think you are at the moment dreaming about. Whatever you've set on your goals, you can literally 10x them. But you don't do it because you think there are no options. You think these are my only options, A, B, and C, and that's it. So for example, if I ask you, okay, what are you manifesting for your house? You think, okay, well, right now this is the city I live in. What is possible out there? You don't go with your imagination and your dream. So my dream is to live close to water. There are 2 options. One is I will look in the city I live in and I'll say, okay, this is the city I live in. Is there water around it? Let's say it's a city which doesn't have any lakes or ocean or rivers. Let's say, then I'm going to be like, well, this is not possible. So what am I going to do? I will say, I need a house with a pool in the backyard because I wanted water, but I didn't dream big. Who said I cannot move? In 2019, my family sold everything we had and we moved to Costa Rica because I wanted to live close to water and in a warm tropical place. And we made it happen. Everyone questioned our decision. Why? Because everyone else around us did not know the possibilities. They thought that we are living in this cage, in this limited space, then how can you create something like that? But we wanted it. We really wanted it and we did it. And we enjoyed that full year. And then our possibilities or whatever, where our life was, we came back. So, what are the limited options? That's what we look at. Why is it not possible that if your city doesn't have water, you can move to another city or another country? If you want to live close to ocean or a huge lake, a body of water, it is possible. So, are you only looking at your limited options because you think that's the only thing I can believe in? That's the only thing possible. So, the question is, are you believing in yourself, in the power of imagination, and in the possibilities of what is possible? Or are you just staying in those limited options? Are you being confined with the power of what's visible in the 3D physical world? So, most of us, what we do is we look around us, okay, what is visible? What is my physical reality right now? And then we create our dreams based on that. But why can't you imagine big? You don't have to depend on this is the amount of money I make in my current job. And based on that this is the kind of house I can afford. So that's what I'm going to put on my dream board, on my vision board. You can see my vision board in the back. And I know you can't see that much, but there's a house there, right there, which has ocean outside. Why is it not possible? It is totally possible. I just have to believe that my imagination, wherever it goes, I can bring that to physical reality. So another thing is that a lot of us don't even know what we want, so we don't believe in it. We are only looking at what the world is telling us or what we see on social media, and we only think of those possibilities. So you need to ask yourself, what would I love? That is the most powerful question you can ask yourself. What would I love to have? What kind of life do I want to live? What kind of work do I want to do? What kind of relationships do I want? Ask yourself those questions. So that's the first one, that you are not believing in your manifestations, and that's why they are not coming to reality. The second one is that you are asking with a very needy and desperate energy. So when you write down your goals or when you ask the universe or the higher power, what do I want? You are being needy about it. I want more money. And I'm not saying it's in the sentence. Yes, language matters, and we'll talk about that, but it's also in the energy. Are you like saying it, oh, I really want more money. I really want more money. But what you really need to do is that you need to believe in it, which we talked about. But then you also have to change your language to say, I would love to. I would love to have more money. When you say, the universe listens to what you're saying and what your energy is. So when you say, I want more money, the universe says, okay, you want more money, or I need more money. If you say, I need more money, the universe says, okay, you need more money. It means, what are you going to do with that money? So universe gives you more bills so that you can pay with that more money. I need more money, which means I need it to survive. I need it to live a comfortable life. So the universe says, okay, well, let me give you more bills so that you can use that more money to pay those more bills. But what if you say, I would love to? I would love to have more money. Now that's different. Or even better is, I'm happy and grateful now that I already have all this money, right? And then the universe says, wow, they're so grateful. Let me give her more. So, what energy do you have around your manifestations? Are you being very needy? Are you not believing in it? The third one is that you're clinging too tightly. It kind of plays around the same lines of that needy energy, but this one is that you're constantly watching. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Where is the money? Why is it still not here? When is it coming? So it's kind of that needy energy, but the needy energy thing was about how you say it, what language do you use, what energy you give. Is this part here, is that you're clinging too tightly. You're just holding on to it and you're looking for it constantly. But what you need to do is you need to just lightly touch your manifestations, lightly tap. I would love to have more money, and then let it go. Just believe and let it go. Don't constantly keep looking for it. When you hold anything too tightly, you suffocate that thing. Think of a little bird, a little puppy. If you hold on too tightly, a little baby, If you hold on too tightly, you suffocate them and you hurt them. So, what you need to do is instead, you need to detach yourself from the outcome. So, clinging too tightly means that you're constantly looking for the result, constantly looking for the outcome. But what if you detach yourself from the outcome, detach yourself from the result? What does that mean is that you take action, you do the things that you're doing that needs to be done to be that person who lives that life. You take those actions, you embody those characteristics, those qualities of that person who lives that dream life that you want. But then you also don't hold on to too tightly. You also don't constantly keep looking, why is it not happened yet? Why do I still don't have 10 clients? I wanted 10 clients. Universe, I asked you for 10 clients. Why don't I have them? And every phone call or every consult call you jump on, you are like waiting desperately. And when they say no, you go in that low vibration. Why? Because you're so attached to the outcome. But what if you let go of that outcome? So you put that energy out, put that intention out, your manifestation out to the universe, and then you believe in it. You don't come, when you put it out there, you don't put it out there with the needy energy, and you don't cling tightly to the outcome. You put it out there and then you let it go. So you just say, I'm so grateful that I already have this now. If you believe that you're not worthy or you're not enough without those things, without those manifestations, then you are attaching your worth to the outcome. That's when you're not going to manifest it. So I am worthy now, as is. I am good enough, or I'm enough now. I'm worthy now. I'm enough now. And my worth or my enoughness is not attached to the result. If you want a certain body, I am worthy now in this body. Not when I lose weight, not when I'm in that size. I am worthy now, I'm lovable now, not when I have the ideal partner, not when I have other people telling me that they love me. I am a successful business owner now, not when I have a certain number of clients or I make that much money. So really just being that person now and being happy and grateful for that now. So that's the three mistakes. Number one is not believing in your manifestations and coming from that place of these are the only options visible to me, and that's the only things I can have. Number two is that you are asking with the needy energy, the language that you're using is like, I need this, I need this, I need this, or I want this. But instead saying, I would love to, and I'm happy and grateful now. And the third one is clinging too tightly to your manifestation and constantly looking for the outcome, for that constantly watching and attaching yourself to the outcome. Instead, detach yourself. The outcome will come. You be that person who deserves or desires that life. Be that person today and just take intentional action. So that's all I had today. If you found this helpful, please, please, please do send me a message. Let me know that it has helped you, or share it with your friends and family who need to hear this. Tag me on Instagram when you share this podcast at Sunny_Lamba. If you have any questions about manifestations or my coaching program, I can help you become that worthy person who deserves or who desires and actually becomes today that person who lives all those dreams that you've put on your vision board. I can help you become that person. Reach out to me on Instagram at Sunny_Lamba, or send a message here on YouTube or the podcast. And on that note, this is Sunny signing off. Until next time, keep loving yourselves and stay authentic.